Hi, class. My name is Mike Seeley, and I am your professor for CSC 1019 this semester. This is your introduction video, and I kind of want to go through it with you all. I'm going to post this video in the announcement sections at the top. This course is a hybrid course, so that it meets um, from 5:15 to 6:30 on Monday evenings. There's another section of this course that's completely online, and so you won't see this. But every week you'll want to read the announcements and go through the work. You'll notice my due dates are wrong. I was never told that the Front Range Community College got rid of the 13-week schedule, and now they're just doing a 15 or 10-week schedule. So I'll be spending all night tonight changing um, due dates and the course syllabus. But it will all look very similar to this right here. Each week I post my extra videos that you could watch and kind of learn about. Um, yeah, let's go through here. So let's go. So content. Most everything you do will be in the content page. If you go in here, welcome. Let's get started. If you need information on me, the best way to get a hold of me is through text messaging. But I do like the internal class email, and that's this right here. And so everybody at the top of their page should have a email box, and you can email me through here. Okay. Um, and then I guess if you can't get a hold of me through that, then you can try my external email. And then there's my private email. But best way to get a hold of me is texting, okay? Let's go back to the content page. Um, your e-textbook is not set up. It should be set up by tomorrow, hopefully. These are going to be the different labs that you use, but we will not be using this book until a few weeks into the semester, so don't freak out. We're not even using this book yet. Let's kind of go through. You'll want to, there are 6 different topics, and so the first 2 topics deal with flowcharts and pseudocode. They have nothing to do with actual code that you'll use in your e-text. Okay, I'm gonna get that set up, and it will be a book and I'll have a link for you, and you'll be able to register with the ZY books, and there's a lot of different examples and labs and stuff. But let's go in here. So each topic, okay, you'll want to click on the activities list, and the activities lists pull up all your readings and your activities for the chapter. So right here, these are your first 2 readings. So if I open this in a new tab, let's see if this opens here. Now you can download this Word document, okay? You'll want to read through this because there's lots of good examples on how flowcharts work and programming, and for your first few assignment and examples. Okay, so these will be like your flowchart shapes that we're gonna use for our assignments, and you can kind of see that there's a lot here. But these are good examples on how to think through problems. Part of this course is it's not just a programming course, it's a problem solving course. And so you kind of need to know how to think through problems before you start programming. It's almost like construction. You draw out designs and stuff before you actually start building materials and or buying building materials and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of good examples on here. So you want to read that. You'll want to read this second part, okay? Okay, and this is getting into more things with flow charts. Okay, lots of examples, like I said, so you'll definitely want to read through that. Okay, so let's go back to the activities list. When you're done with that, there's a few different. Let's look at this real quick. There's a few different homework projects that are not graded, they're practice. Okay, so you'll be required to do this flowchart 4, which includes flowchart 3. and then for your flowchart grade assignment, okay? And then same with, you know, the first two are practice, and then these ones will be your this one will be your actual graded pseudocode. I'm gonna have videos on flowchart 1 and 2 so you can practice those, but then watch my videos and you can see how they work, and then you'll do 3 and 4 on your own. I'll do you know, flowchart 1 and our pseudocode 1 and I believe 2, and then you'll do those on your own as well. And I'll have videos posted on the course homepage, okay? If we keep going through content, let's see here. There's a discussion question. A bunch of you have already responded, so that's fine. You'll want to read through the different flowcharts. There's videos and different things. And, you know, then here's your first assignment. You're going to be writing directions on basically how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So you'll turn that in, and then there's, you know, then you get down here. Here's that flow chart that I was talking about down here. Okay. So that's topic 1. That'll take us a couple weeks. And then we got topic 2. Same kind of thing. You got the activities list. You know, there'll be some reading on pseudocode, and you'll have to go through the stuff I demonstrated earlier. Now, I am going to see, here's your pseudocode assignment. I am going to, and here's a module chart assignment, and then here is your test. I'm gonna make your test available all semester, or for the first part of the semester. The test is kind of a large test. And so my thought is that you'll be completing the test as we learn about each topic, okay? If you wait for the last day to do this, you will not finish it. This is kind of a monster test. So it's almost like a homework test, all right? So you'll want to give yourself a good week to complete this test, all right? Then we're going to start getting into the different topics. And if you look at, you know, for programming, you know, we'll have a couple weeks to do chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3, and there'll be different labs in there, and that's how you're going to get graded for the labs. Okay. There is a compiler in the book. If you don't want to use the book, you know, here's a compiler. It's called www.onlinegdb.com, and you will pick Python 3, and you can do your programs in here. So this is like everybody's first program, print hello world. So you run it, and it says hello world on it. Okay. So that should, you know, this is the easiest. There are compilers that we can download that are more like desktop compilers and may have more features. But this is the easiest compiler that I've ever found, that all of us can use, whether you're on a Mac or, you know, like a a Mac, or just like a standard PC. Okay. So there is only one discussion, and that's the first discussion that we do in the class. But it's nice we don't have a discussion for each topic. You know, that kind of takes up a lot of your time. There are, and we'll go through these. Let's see if I can look at, I don't want to pull up. Okay, there's some names here, but it doesn't really matter. I'll move through them. No one's turned anything in yet. So you've got writing directions, assignment, you know, flowchart, pseudocode, module chart, your test. Test 2 is the concepts with loops. You're going to have a final project. You're going to do a project in this class. And then so you got a proposal, you got a final project, you got a final exam, and then each of the chapters will have their labs. And, you know, that will be your... that's kind of how you're being graded in here, okay? Other than that, let's see here. Is there anything else on this course homepage that we need? You know, I got a picture of me on here. If you looked earlier, there was another professor on here. Again, I was under the assumption that I had 2 more weeks to set this class up, so I'm probably gonna stay up all night and fix everything. There's a picture of me. Text me. Um, I've been teaching programming for 18 years. I've been teaching online since 2017. I've been at Eagle Crest High School for 18 years. I've had a lot of success with the AP courses. You know, kind of if you're looking at my announcements, I'm super organized. So like none of this stuff should be like a guess to you. Like you know, I that's the worst thing about online classes is like how do I navigate through everything. Again, what I would do is I would make sure you go through here. I will post the section of the I will post the section of the syllabus on what's due, and then I'll also have a table with all the extra videos and stuff that I produce for you that are outside the scope of the class but will help with your learning. And I'll just post them in here for you. You can watch these and you're going to learn a ton this semester. So again, I apologize for the confusion today. I'm going to get all this fixed tonight, and we should be good to go by tomorrow. Okay, so this introduction's done.